Hey, what's going on? Justin here from ModernMixing, and today I'm going to show you a little tip that I do for, pulling out certain frequencies or certain words that could be harsh and, do that through automation. The reason why we're going to do that through automation is because we actually don't want this to affect the rest of the record. So if you put up an EQ and you start taking out, 2K or 3K or whatever it is, then that frequency is being affected for the entire vocal. So you may not want that. Or if you set up some type of dynamic compression, like I have the C1SC here, even when you set up your threshold, for the most part, only the harsh frequencies or the frequencies that really set off the threshold, in this case 2328, those are the ones that are going to be really passing the threshold and being pulled back. But there's still going to be little bits of audio here and there being compressed at this 2 kilohertz range. So in this particular case, for this song and this vocal, I actually didn't want that. I only wanted it to pull out that specific frequency when I wanted it to pull out. So the only way that I could do that is to set this compressor up here, set it up in split mode so it's only targeting that frequency and it's only pulling out that frequency, but set it up so that I automate the threshold so that when those frequencies come into play and I want to knock them back, I bring the threshold down, knock out those frequencies, and then bring the threshold back up to 0 so that the rest of the audio can pass through this plugin unaffected. Now, another way you can do it is you can, use your bypass and unbypass, but for whatever reason, when I was setting that up and I tried to use the bypass and unbypass, it just sounded, it was clipping. There's all these artifacts coming into it for whatever reason, so I didn't like. So who knows what that is? So I just decided to go with the threshold automation. So right now we're looking at the waveform, but I will load up the automation for the threshold, and you can see I've only bring down the threshold in a couple of places, here and here, and this is the pre-hook, and it's also on the other side over here. Slightly different, ways of targeting, because he's saying these parts differently, so I decided to, obviously change the automation a little bit. So you can do something similar with EQ, but it just doesn't do the same thing, and the sound is slightly different. And in this particular plugin, it has its own sound. It has this really nice softening quality to it that I really like, especially for that mid-range frequency. What I'll do is I'll play it without the automation. I'll play this entire part here. I'll just play the whole thing from here. And then I'll engage the plugin and you'll hear the difference.
The world ends, I'll hold you till the very end. Even Superman had Lois Lane. Heroes need heroes on their off days. The world ends, I'll hold you till the very end. Even Superman had Lois Lane. Heroes need heroes on their off days.
So yeah, I just wanted to share this with you. I don't have to do this very often because the C1SC, it's a pretty good plugin. It's like a set it and forget it. You can literally just set up your threshold, do your ratio and attack and release settings, and for the most part, it does a really good job of, doing all the quote-unquote automation for you, but there are particular times when it just can't do the job on its own, so you have to set something up like this. So again, like I said, it's not too often I have to do this, but since I did come across this particular situation, I felt, hey, why not share this? Because it does happen from time to time. So that's pretty much it. That's it for the tip. Again, like always, I hope you learned something, because every time I put these videos out, I try to put out some type of content that I think would be useful to people. So anyways, until the next video, take care. Touch you again, it's like torture.